Welcome back to Let's Play AC Milan in Football Manager 2018, and it's finally, for the first time in this series, time for some Champions League football. Last season was the Euro Cup. This season we are playing with the big dogs, and we got basically one of the toughest group in the group stage. There were like a worse one, maybe one or two, but this was definitely not one of the easier groups. We have both Atletico Madrid and Man United, and our board expects us to go through for the group stage. And if we doesn't manage to do that, they will be displeased with us. And well, to be honest, that this is not going to be easy. We are definitely not favorites to go through to the next round. Both of these teams are, at least on paper, better than us, stronger than us. And today we're up against Man United, and of course we got Fellaini from Man United for this season, but he won't be starting this game. He's a bit tired since the last game, and they actually made an interesting. They made quite a few signings for like between 17 and 40 mil, but the big one is of course Dyer from Tottenham. They also got Michael Keane from Everton, and no special, like no big money selling deals. But I felt like Watford did a pretty good deal when they got Darmian for 8.5 mil. I really feel like that was a pretty decent deal for them. But other than that, I mean, Dyer, the big signing, then a lot of pretty expensive guys. And we are going to be changing up our formation a bit. Not the formation, but the playing style. We will be focusing on counter-attacking, playing much more structured than we normally do. I'm also going to try to play a little bit tougher against stuck in, because it's going to be a tough one. And instead of retaining possession that we normally do, I'm going to try to go for more direct passes, because I feel like it's kind of necessary if I'm going to trying to counter-attack. But yeah, this is going to be a very, very tough away game versus Man United at Old Trafford. And yeah, we're still missing out on Kalinic with an injury. We're still missing out on Sosa with an injury. Not much we can do about it. We are rotating a few players because of it's been a pretty short rest since the league games. I feel like we have to. And yeah, the United team, as you can see, Eric Dyer is starting here. Lukaku, he's fantastic in FM18. Definitely one of the best strikers in this game. And yeah, basically quality in every position. That's United for you. What do you want to tell them? Probably going to talk about that we are underdogs. Maybe something like that. Well, it didn't work at all, so let's talk to the individual team parts instead. Try to talk some positive telling them I believe in them. Because I'm probably the only one right now. This is a tough game. Actually, I wanted to check. The Premier League has just started 4 games. They're currently in 3rd position, but only 2 points from topping it. But how did they end up last season? Let's see. So they are actually reigning Premier League champions. Well, this just got even harder. Like, we're not only playing a really, really good team, world-class players, we are playing the best team in England, if you want to believe Football Manager. And we are playing Football Manager, so I guess we should believe in Football Manager. But hopefully we can surprise them with the counter-attack. Look at this. Right now, it looks like Man United is completely ignoring the middle and only focusing on the sides here. I'm going to give it a little bit more time, but if it keeps up like that, I'm probably going to tell my fullbacks to play a bit more defensively than they currently are doing. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes and see what happens. Mkhitaryan. And there's Mata, and that's, oh my god. I'm not surprised, but it's really a nightmare of a start. Like, we were hoping to be able to fight them off, and maybe like the clock will tick and tick and tick, and they will get more and more desperate. Then maybe they're going to start playing like crazy attacking, and then maybe we can take advantage of it with our counter attacking. But that was a merciless finisher by Mata. No chance at all for Donnarumma. And yeah, but look at this. Look at this. We are definitely going to try. Actually, going to give it to 25 minutes to see if anything changes here. And then a little bit changes, but still. I'm really thinking of changing around that for me. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Romagnoli, he doesn't score often. Our center defender, he definitely don't score often. But what an important goal! The equalizer. Biglia with the free kick and a perfect header there. De Gea almost gets it, but it's not good enough. They are actually starting to do something here, but they are clearly focusing on the sides. So I want to tell my... Actually, you're already focusing on defense. Beautiful, Rodriguez. You read my mind. You read my mind. Well, we're going to focus on defense here because they are under pressure. But considering that they are doing so little in the middle, I think we can bring Biglia up a little bit higher into the pitch because we aren't under great pressure in the middle. So, but I'm going to keep always... Are you going to get something ASAP? Well... But yeah, I'm going to keep track of those arrows because we're not sure what's going to happen here. And wait, what? Why do we get a replay here? Why? I'm not sure what's going on here. We're just gonna skip it. I'm not sure. Maybe there's some new like short like command or something in FM18 that I didn't know about because I have no idea why we're starting to watch a replay there. But still, we are under massive pressure here, and that's going to be a goal by Bailey, unfortunately. So one of our central defenders scored, and then of course the central defenders felt like they couldn't be worse, so they have to do the same. But I feel like this has nothing to do with our tactics changes because the last few highlights has come from corners. That's definitely, they don't have anything with it. But it's going to be a highlight ASAP from kickoff. Is this bad news for us or is it good news? We'll have to wait and see here. It's Kessie. Borini. Oh, that was a weak one, Borini. And Borini should know Man United very well because he spent quite a few years in the Premiership. And there's Lukaku. We were talking about Lukaku before the game started. But luckily, that's a weak finisher. Oh my god. Well, the rain is really pouring down here in Manchester, and I guess that just makes the day even worse for us. Yeah. The rain is pouring down, we are conceding goals, and it's a bad day, basically. Bad day. We got to look at this. 17 shots to 2. We are getting destroyed here. We need to think. Okay, what do we want to do? First off, of course, lads, as we all are behind, we're going to go aggressive and we're going to tell them that we are not pleased. But we need to think about our tactics here. What can we do to change this around? And, I mean, we are basically not creating anything at all. So I'm actually going to leave this counter-attacking because we are clearly not counter-attacking. So let's go back to our normal instructions. And let's stop getting sucked in. Let's try to retain possession. Because, I mean, there's no need for us to be counter-attacking if we are not counter-attacking. Then it's just a wasted instruction. So let's go with this and see what happens, if it has any effect on this game. Because even though we managed to score one goal, they are completely dominating everything. I mean, look at the statistics. But here's Rodriguez with a corner. And here's Fabio Borini, and here's Locatelli. And oh my god, that was a really good chance, guys. Really good chance. But instead, ASAP, we have some more Man United. Here's Mata for Dyer. Can we win it? Bailey. Come on, guys, we can intercept this. We can turn it around. Or we could give them a great chance on a goal. Because here's Romelu Lukaku, and that might be game set match for us. Going to be really, really tough now to try to turn things around. But yeah, look at that defense here. So bad. Like, we had 4 or 5 guys here, nobody cared about him. But I still feel like these guys should probably have pressed up a little bit higher also. Put him offside, but they didn't want to. Clock is ticking and ticking and ticking. Not much happening. Definitely time to go even more on the attacking side. First off, I want to see who is playing like garbage days. Probably going to be quite a few of them. And a 5.9 rating by Borini. That's so bad it should be illegal. Silva with a 6.3, but we kind of can't sub him because we don't have any options because of injuries. But no, say, oh my god, this is so bad. It's not even fun. Like you can get a depression by just looking at those ratings. Probably gonna need to see like a doctor and get some depression medicine or something after that one. So yeah, we have a lot of players that are playing like garbage. But who of them do you want to replace? We need to replace Borini. We need to, and then we probably want to try to change things up to play a little bit more on the attacking side. How do we do this? We're just going to bring in Bonaventura instead of Borini. And then we're going to bring up Locatelli here and replace him with Sosa. So he can do a good work there. Ish. And yeah, this is so bad. So bad. But this was basically what to be expected from a game like this one. One day we want to win the Champions League again, because everybody knows that AC Milan is one of those clubs that have won the Champions League most times. But we are not ready for it yet. Definitely going to take some time before we are a team that can really challenge for the Champions League title. But I would definitely love for us to go through from the group stage. So just that would be so good for the morale, for the team, and maybe going to help us with signings in the future, going to give us some extra money. But right now, this, oh my god, here's Martial, and this is becoming a complete nightmare. We're getting destroyed here. We're getting humiliated, and yeah. This feels as bad as the rain pouring down here in Manchester. Like, you can really feel like it's a cold day. You're standing outside. The rain is pouring down. You can really feel like you're wet everywhere. Everywhere. And then things like this happens. And they score goal after goal after goal. And you just want to hide somewhere and cry. And it feels like it's not even over. Oh my god. This is so embarrassing. So embarrassing. I don't even know what to say here. We definitely going to forget about attacking. Oh my god. This is, I'm lacking words for this. What you want to do here? I mean, it's game over, so you're just gonna bring in another youngster. I mean, it's completely game over. We might as well give youngsters like Barrow and Sosa and Piaka and some playing time here. We have nothing. Like, there's no way we can turn it around. So I mean, this is just depressing, and at least they can get some first team experience because they are very young, they are very promising, and if they keep on developing, becoming stronger and stronger each season, they're going to be very important players for us. Maybe already for next season, and definitely in 2 seasons. But oh my god, thought it was going to be a penalty for a second. But that's a full-time whistle, and it's embarrassing. I feel ashamed. I knew that this was a game that we're probably going to lose, but I didn't expect this. I didn't. This is embarrassing. So very embarrassing. 5.9 rating, 6.4, 6.6, 6.3, 6.4, 6.7, 6.7, 6.9, 6.4, 6.8, 6.3, 6.4, 6.6. Oh my god. This is depressing. This is humiliation. This is, I'm not even sure what to say. That though is a crazy result. Look at this. Rapid Wien managed to take a point from Atletico Madrid, and this is a part of our group H here. So I'm not sure if this is good news or bad news for us. I mean, this increases the chance of us overtaking like Madrid for the second place, but this can also be the news that tells us we're going to end up in fourth, behind both Atletico Madrid and Rapid Wien. Oh my god. Well, we're not going to find out that today, because that's it for today's episode. And I mean, beforehand when we were here, I definitely, if I'm going to say, like, I'm going to have 4 points after these three extremely difficult games, especially since both Man United and Inter is away games. I would be pretty pleased with 4 points from these 3 games. But this one can never be okay. I'm okay with losing, but 5 goals conceded. Embarrassing. We really need to bounce back, and hopefully we can do that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I just hope next episode I won't be crying as much as I did in this one, because this was painful, really painful. But yeah, see you tomorrow.